And we're live! And we're live. Welcome, Extreme Team, to the, what day is it? It's the 20th of January. It is 6 o'clock here in Salt Lake City, Utah. We are actually at 6:01. We're late. Sorry about that. We are slammed beyond all reason, and for good reason. In addition to all the things we got going on, we've got something to announce tonight for, look at this. Look at this service right here. Tony, you'll appreciate this. Lasagna?
Hold on a second. I'm here
Sauteed
by myself.
spinach?
I'm getting ready to eat a bowl of, Jessica's out doing a birthday dinner. I'm getting ready to have a bowl of, like, bean and bacon soup or something.
All right, let's get down to business. Thank you, my love. Way to a man's heart is through his stomach, allegedly. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got Las Vegas coming up in 1 month. 1 month from yesterday is when that event starts. We've got all the new developments with Home Business Labs, which I think a lot of you have seen. But I think most importantly, we've got a lot of new people who are just getting started here with the Extreme Team, Doobly Network. They're learning their way around. They're looking to, I would imagine, right, just like Tony, myself, and Albie, when we first got started, we're looking to blow this thing up. You're looking to blow this thing up. And you're looking to do it fast, because I can tell you it's a lot more fun to make money fast than it is to make it slow. And the way I look at it, as you're, in this case, I'm the upline VP to many people who are watching this right now. Tony's also the upline VP to many people watching. Albie and his partner Lawrence, who's not able to be here tonight, he's in South Africa. I'm not sure what he's doing tonight, but I know Albie just got done moving. So we've all been extremely busy, but we've all, as the upline VPs, I think we all resonate with the idea that the new person is the lifeblood of the business. The new person is the future of the Extreme Team, is the future of Doobly Network. So we wanted to put something out there, especially for our new people who are looking to go fast, into 2015 and into our event, our big bash that's happening in Las Vegas with Michael Hansen coming and all the corporate support that we're getting from that. This is huge. It's a very special, very auspicious time to be in Doobly Network. But that being said, we wanted to do something a little bit extra. We want to give away some money, and that's, I think, the bottom line. We want to, as it's been written, to him who has shall be given more. We want to work with people who are looking to produce, looking to build their organizations and do that fast, and we want to supplement that with additional benefits, and that's what this is about here tonight. And if I'm a little scattered, it's because we got so many things going on. But I want to kick it over to Albie or Tony, whoever wants to, Wild Harbour or somewhere in the rural sections of New South Wales. So maybe let's hear from him real quick and just get his take on what we're about to announce here.
G'day there, team.
G'day, mate.
Very nice, mate. Hey, Tony, nice to see you. And, you know, I'd like to officially welcome everybody to 2015 because this is really the first time I've stuck my head in the door since late last year. We've had a crazy end of year. We were up north on holidays. We came back, and within a few days we had to move house. And, you know, it's all been a bit crazy in the house. So back in the saddle this week, as you can see, I've imported John's bookcase into my office, my new office here, because John doesn't have one anymore. So we had that shipped over here, and so it's now residing in my house. Thank you, John. And I've got one box to unpack. If you look in the background there, you'll see one box. That's my last box to unpack, and the office is open for business. In fact, we are open for business right now as we speak. So yesterday we got together with the VPs, Tony and John, and we discussed an idea which has, quite frankly, left me with little sleep last night. I woke up at 1, at 2. In fact, I slept like a baby. I woke up every hour and couldn't stop thinking. So we got something really exciting to share with you guys. I like to call this Operation Mobilisation. We're going to get everybody out of the library and back into the workshop. We're going to get back to where we were late last year when we had this fever pitch activity. And what John is going to unveil very shortly after Tony's spoken should produce a flurry of activity it will produce a whole bunch of new SDs, TCs, and possibly VPs. In fact, I've got no reason to believe why we won't see a whole lot of new VP recognitions at this next event when we're going to hear what John's going to unveil very shortly. So, welcome everyone, and great to be back in the driver's seat, and great to be amongst you, Tony, and you, John.
Excellent.
Right
and we will
on.
be seeing you live in Las Vegas.
Yes, Las Vegas.
I think we're stepping on each other a bit. Yeah, I'm excited about seeing Albie next month, and I have to say, for the record, how impressed I am. I moved houses, 4 or 5 years ago, and I have more than one box still left to unpack. So the fact that you have done this in 3 weeks and actually unpacked everything but one box, I find rather impressive. John,
that's
just
my box. Rachel's got 20 or 30 sitting out there in the dining
oh, I see how it works over at the Coster household. Okay.
I'm okay, right?
You took care of your boxes, and she gets to take care of hers. I see. I
What
don't
do
know
you
if
think?
I don't know if John and I are strong enough to make that sale. I think I've unpacked some of Jessica's stuff, I think. Right on. Well, cool. Hey, guys, I'm going to keep my comments brief. Here's what this is about. This is about making money, and making money. All right? 15, and we are 20 days in. So here's where my head is at. The holidays, they're history. Okay, they came, they left. That's okay. That's all that needs to be said about the holidays. But I sense that there is, in my team at least, there's been more than the usual holiday inactivity, where maybe things have not cranked back up the way they normally would. So tonight's conversation for me, I want you guys to know that I am more excited about what we're doing than I have ever been. And I'm excited to see people on my team who are making sales and who are seeing duplication. I had a little bit of a perception thing because I wasn't getting my email notifications of new people signing up in my team, which always, all of a sudden you kind of feel like you're walking around a little bit blind. And I got that sorted out with corporate today. It was actually an email problem on my end. And lo and behold, oh my God, look at all these people that are getting started in my team. So what I want to do is, if you are not someone who is making TM and PPA sales on a regular basis, I want to re-enroll you in the vision of what's possible for your business in the next 30 days. Literally, possibly for the first time since you've been involved in Doobly Network, you literally have more resources and more tools at your fingertips than you've ever had to go out in the next 24 hours and make yourself a really nice commission on a big fat PPA sale. And the ability to do that on a recurring basis and teach your team how to do it as well. So I'm going to turn this over to John. We've got some really cool stuff that we're going to be announcing here tonight that I hope will reinstall a sense of game in your business. It's fun to play games. I love to play games. I love it when John calls me up and says, hey, I bet I can make more PPA sales this week than you can. And I'm like, game on, you Italian with a dinner on your desk and I don't have anything to eat here because my wife's out. I'm like, game on, John Lavinia, Or if me and John and Albie are talking and it's like, hey, next person to make a PPA sale has to buy the other one a Coca-Cola at the event. Game is fun. Game is because see, here's the thing. We all want the commission. I don't have to sell you on that. You want 6 figures and 7 figures in 2005. I don't have to sell you on that. I probably don't have to sell you on any of this, but I want to install a sense of game, a sense of play. This thing of moving through the holidays and the business is you've been stagnant a little bit for a few weeks. And now you view that cranking things back up is a little bit of a have to, or you're not quite sure how to move. Let's get rid of all that heavy stuff and let's replace it with game. Some really light, fun game. so that not only do you have everything you need to make a ton of money in the next 30 days, but now you've got a little extra something on top. Albie, when my mom used to carry me to Mayberry Ice Cream Parlor in Asheboro, North Carolina, when I was a little boy, my favorite place to go was Mayberry's Ice Cream. And it was actually named after the old TV show Mayberry, because I grew up like right around Mount Airy and Siler City and all those little towns that they talk about on Mayberry. And so we go to Mayberry Ice Cream, and I would always get the same thing. I wanted the chocolate ice cream. I just wanted a scoop. I didn't want a cone. I wanted the scoop, but I didn't want the sundae. I didn't want the nuts and all that other stuff, but I did want the cherry on top. So you always had to ask for that, because if you're not getting a sundae, they don't put that on there. And it just got to be a habit. I was like, Mom, I want chocolate ice cream, but I want cherries on top. And the funny thing is, I never told my little guy that story, but every time we go through Brewster's Ice Cream here in our hometown, and he wants a chocolate milkshake, he says, hey, Dad, well, can you get him to put some cherries in my cup? Because he wants the cherries in the milkshake, so that when he gets done drinking the milkshake, he takes the lid off, and there's those cherries have gotten all cold and chocolatey down at the bottom of the cup. He likes to eat those out. Tonight, it's about the cherry, okay? Tonight, we got the ice cream. We got all the stuff that you need. The next 30 days, though, we're talking about adding that little something extra. So, John, let's talk about putting the cherry on top.
Let's do that. So here's what we're doing. We discussed with a few of our sales directors who are running towards vice president right now, talking about creating momentum with the new people. Now let me give you a little history lesson here. We're going to go way back to when I was first enrolled in Dubli. This is a long time ago, right? Like 5 months. Here's what happened. We did some webinars. We let some people know what we were up to. I went team coordinator. You start. Most people start as team leader is the rank when you get your PPA package. Some people started as team members, in which case they would get up to team leader as soon as they've got 3 team members. Okay, but for the vast majority of us, we started as team leaders with what's now known as the PPA package. I opened my mouth, and I was a team coordinator in like an hour or two, as long as it took for a few people to say, yeah, this is cool. You know, let's go get our PPA product. Let's get started. Team coordinator was the first rank advancement where I got an email from Dubli Network saying, congratulations, here's your certificate. And I even got a little award on my Dubli Network members back office, right, which said, congratulations, award for team coordinator. Tony, do you remember the amount of time that they give you that little sticker? Is it 4 months or 3 months? I think it's 3 months.
Yeah,
right?
I think you did it in like, what, 3 hours?
yeah, right. No, it was like 2 hours, maybe a little bit less. But I'm not saying that to gloat. I'm just giving you some relative experience, a stepping off point here. So I got started. Several other people got started. All PPA. Boom, here's your team coordinator. You did it in less than 3 months. Congratulations. And then here was the next sticker, sales director. You did it in less than 4 months, or whatever the award is for that. If I log in, I can see it. And I thought, really? Really? Is that a special thing? Is that a special accomplishment? Well, if one has been operating at the level of the average, let's say, okay, and here on the extreme team, there's nobody average, okay. We tend to dominate whatever we do. We've been doing this for years and years and years. So we don't look at what the average is. We don't gauge or assess our own expectations based on what most people do. But apparently in the MLM world, people tend to go slow. Okay, that's, I guess, a choice, right? Or maybe they just don't know anything about marketing. Well, here, we know a lot about marketing, okay? And we're publishing everything through HBL. What if we said, and I talk about this with some of our sales directors, what if we said from now, 20th of January, until we start the event in Las Vegas, and we've got a contest running on that too. So we'll talk about that here in a minute if anybody needs an update. But when you get people to Las Vegas, there's some nice awards there. But what if, for the purpose of having people go through some training, go fast, get to Vegas, which is going to explode their business? We already know, Tony, myself, Albie, we're all going to be on stage there. We're going to be doing workshops. We know what this means for the new person, because we were all new people one time too. What if we said, from now till we get to Vegas on the 19th, anyone who gets started, or even if you're already started and you're not yet a team coordinator, you get to team coordinator, we're going to give you money. I want to give away tens of thousands of dollars here. Here's the deal. The new team coordinator is going to get a bonus of $300.
John,
yep.
Can I do this?
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Thank you, sir. I have never used those controls, but we want to give away tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, I've got about 200 team coordinators, 60 or 70 sales directors on my team, and a couple of vice presidents that you see here. I want more vice presidents. I want more sales directors. We're going to be doing some special recognitions for sales directors as well in Las Vegas. Okay, but right now this is about the new person. What is the ingredient to make a sales director? 3 team coordinators, right? What is the ingredient to make a vice president? 5 sales directors. Okay, I got a lot of sales directors. I got a ton of team coordinators. We want people all moving up in rank. Okay, because when I got 5 vice presidents, I'm a senior vice president, right? Now it's House in the Grand Caymans and all this. So here is the deal: $300 on the house from each of your upline vice presidents, directly to the new team coordinator that's created. So you may be just one PPA sale away, right? One new team leader on your team. Boom, you're a team coordinator. Boom, here's the $300. You may be signing somebody up tomorrow, and they come in, they go gangbusters. They have several team coordinators that happen in that organization. Boom, $300 to each of them. In addition to that, we're doing a private mastermind with your upline vice president to work on your business specifically. Any questions you have, anything you want to do in a private mastermind setting with your upline vice president, strictly for the people who create a team coordinator rank between now, the 20th of January, and in Las Vegas. And of course, I can tell you as the upline vice president to many of you, I'll be writing checks right there, maybe even live from stage, I don't know, but right there for any new team coordinators right in Las Vegas. So the deal is, reach team coordinator, which I did in a couple hours. Take a whole month to do it if you want. Meet me in Las Vegas, I'll give you money, and we're going to schedule a private mastermind to work on your business specifically with myself or Albie or Tony, or maybe all 3 of us, or however this happens. We want to give away a lot of money on this because we know that momentum is one of the great things you can have in business. Okay, now in order to get that momentum, you gotta get suited up, right? You gotta get to work. You gotta get whatever training you need. We're hearing tons of reports about people finally making sales by using the Home Business Labs tools. All of this is here for you. I could speak on behalf of Tony as well. We're nonstop. We're around the clock with this. This is the beginning of your Doobly Network business. So I don't even know what the mastermind is worth. I guess we could put some subjective price tag on it, but I've paid a lot of money for private coaching to get businesses off the ground. We want you to have that on the house too. So you got 3, actually 4 if you include Lawrence, who wasn't able to be here tonight. 4 vice presidents. We just want you to get to your next rank. Okay, and when you're a brand new person, you get to team coordinator. That moves sales directors up, which moves vice presidents up, which moves people up to senior VP. We got a whole month to pull this off. Get to team coordinator and meet me in Vegas. Hey, right there, $300 is your Vegas ticket, more than your Vegas ticket. Okay, so that's the deal. And also, I think there are some, in our conversations with sales directors, we've got some people that want to also throw in other benefits from their position. So I'm your upline VP, or Tony or Albie is, okay? But then we've also got some sales directors who are saying, you know what, we're even going to sweeten the deal. Get with your upline sales director about that, because that's as per each sales director. Okay, so there's a lot of game that we can have here. Tony and Albie, that's what we're doing. Any comments or ideas from you guys?
It's the cherry on top. You have thrown a cherry into the milkshake, is what you've done. No, this is fun. This is game. This is that element of play. You already wanted to be a team coordinator, right? Here's what I look at. This is just such a trickle down thing. It's like, okay, if I'm a team coordinator and I've got PPAs on my own team, I want them playing the game too. Because when they become team coordinators, I'm going to become a sales director, right? Some of you guys are already sales directors and you've got team coordinators. You want your team, you want the people below them playing this game. Because as those team coordinators get team coordinators, They're going to become sales directors, which makes you a vice president. I mean, there's no downside here. Everybody wins. And as John pointed out, some of you are one PPA sale away from making team coordinator right now. So go sell a PPA, and you're going to get $250 immediately in the comp plan. But that will also qualify you to pick up $300 cash from one of us at the Las Vegas event, which I might point out covers the cost of your ticket. I believe the Vegas event is $297. A $300 bonus for becoming team coordinator in the next 30 days covers the cost of your 3-day event in Vegas in terms of your ticket. So, I mean, there's no downside, and it provides a ton of game. And I would rack it up, guys. We want to give away the money, and I can totally see me and John and Albie and a security guard going to the ATM machine and pulling out a few $1,000s cash, and just having the security guard has it like in his pocket or in a briefcase, and we see you in the lobby, and we say, there's one right there. I know her. We owe her $300. Hey, come here, and we pull you over and we count it out, cash right there. Or maybe we do it in a little ceremony in front of everybody. We all celebrate, but we want to give away the money. We want to celebrate your win. And more importantly, it's throwing the cherry in the ice cream, because the real thing is you want to be a team coordinator anyway. You want your team to be team coordinators, so that makes you a sales director. Or you want your sales directors, so that way you become a VP, and all the way up the line. So there's no downside. Everybody gets to play. It's a level playing field, and it's going to be fun. And we can't wait to see you in Vegas anyway, so why not let us pick up the tab for your ticket? So I'm stoked about it. It's a fantastic idea, and I'm thrilled that John came up with it. Albie, what's on your mind, man?
Man, I'm fired up. I really am. Let me announce it. 2015, we're open for business. We're going. This is a sneaky little trick that we've put together to help you make money. I know it's a dirty little trick, but heck, if your pockets are stuffed full of cash, I'm sure you'll forgive us, right? But here's the thing with this. Here's the thing with this business, and you want to get to that point. We did lose a little bit of momentum late last year. There was a whole bunch of challenges, changes. That's what happens in business. That's what happens in life. But here's the thing: if you can move quick enough, you can skate across anything. You can skate across crap if you move quick enough, right? And this is designed for two things. One is to announce that we are open for business, but number two is we want to develop what we call the big Mo, which is momentum in your organisation. Momentum, once you get that flywheel turning, it's a truly beautiful thing, I can tell you. We got a hint of that late last year. Not only are we going to get back to where we were, we're going to exceed what we did last year and move on to the next level. So, it's going to be a fun time. I've always said that this whole industry is a game. It's a game that you just got to learn to play. And as Tony said, it is game on. It's going to be fun. We are going to look into our teams and see what we can do from a VP level to help you attract magnetically a whole bunch of new TCs and then put cash in their pockets. And in doing so, fill your own pockets full of cash and get the big Mo happening. I can't see a downside. We're hitting the ground running in 2015. So welcome to, let's call it a relaunch or Operation Mobilization. We're open for that.
That's good.
Hey, let's do this. Let's do this. If you know that Albie and Lawrence are your upline VPs, and you want to play the game, like you're committing right now to say, I will be a TC in Vegas. You will hand me my money. Send Lawrence and Albie a note right now and say, count me in. I'm playing the game. Same thing for me. If I'm your upline VP, let me know. But and you probably all know our email addresses. You can certainly find us on Facebook. I want to know who's going to run with me because I'm running this month. I want to help some people make a ton of money. I would love to see people create the next 30 days as being the most profitable 30 days ever in any home business. Because with the stuff that we've got going at Home Business Labs now, for the first time ever, you really have everything you need at your fingertips. You're not waiting on anything. So it's a beautiful time for you to set some new, fresh, exciting goals, and this cherry on top just makes it more fun. Same thing, if John Lavinia is your upline VP, he would love to hear from you. Let him know, hey, hey John, I'm running with you. I'll see you in Vegas and plan on having me some money with my name on it, right? But we want to know. Now, we are going to look in our teams and say, okay, who is TC right now? Who's TC right now? Who's not TC? So we know when somebody on our team becomes a TC, as soon as we get those notifications, we're going to put you on the list, right? We'll put you on the list to receive cash in Vegas. So make sure you're coming to Vegas, all right? VIP tickets are already sold out. General admission tickets are going fast, but there's still plenty. So we've got room for you. But go ahead and lock in your spot for the Vegas event so that that's taken care of, and plan on joining us in Vegas. The other thing is, yeah, as soon as we see these people promoted to TC, you go on the list. We'll find out where you are in John's organization, and we'll look forward to handing you an envelope of cash. Cash, John. Just sounds good.
You know what? It actually may be a check in some cases. If we have, like, let's say 200 people that hit TC, that's like 60 grand. I don't think I can get that out of an ATM. I'd like to, but you know. But here's the thing: for sales directors, okay. Let's say you're already beyond TC, you're a sales director, okay. Put on, you know, get your headset on, because you want to connect. Also, this is just advice I'm giving now. You want to connect with especially your new people. Of course, your existing TCs and people who want to run with you. So if I'm your direct sponsor in this, then you don't have an upline sales director. I'm your upline sales director, but I'm already a VP. So get with me personally. Same with Tony. Same with Albie and Lawrence. You got an upline sales director? Get with them too. Get with them too, right? Like maybe you're with Jonathan Case or Carla Silver, who's moments away from vice president. I suspect we're going to be introducing Carla and Don Silver as the next newest vice presidents in Las Vegas. And as if all that wasn't enough, if you're a sales director, you get 10 people to join you in Las Vegas. Not only are we going to have money to hand out, but here's an iPad, and then of course we got the other contest with the well, I'm not even going to tell you what that is. Watch the contest video. It's on Formula2015.com. Anyway, guys, here's the point with all this. We're putting out everything. Here's everything we got. Let's just get this momentum. Let's get you making money, real money, in 2015. That's what this is about. Okay, Tony already makes real money. Albie makes real money, and his partner Lawrence. I make real money. We want you to make real money. This is your year. You say it is. So, game on. Thank you, guys. Any closing comments?
I'm complete. Let's play.
Let's do it. Albie, I'll see you in less than 1 month in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tony, I'll see you too. And we've got a live webinar for guests coming up in a half hour. So I'll see everybody there again. It's our third straight webinar today. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon.
See you guys.